So in the last class we have seen about union transformation. Now let me go for one more transformation. So let me drag and drop the data flow task and let me rename this package as data flow transformation. And let us go for it. So up to now we have discussed about aggregate, conditional split, conversion, derived column, merge, and the union all and sort. Okay. Now let me go for merge join. Okay. And we have discussed about multicast also. Now let me go for merge join. So what is this merge join means? So as we know in SQL side we have the join. So okay, so what the join will do? It will combine the two tables data by column wise. Okay. union or union all, what it will do? It will combine the two tables data by row wise. Okay. So if the first table has 5 records, second table has 4 records, so 5 plus 4, 9 records will come in the union all output. But join means if you want to combine the two tables data by column wise, then we have to go and use the joins. Okay. Now let us show you. So let me go for and see. So I think we have ideas about joins on SQL side. So now you can see if you want to combine two tables data by column wise, then we have to go for joins, and we have multiple joins here like inner join, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Okay. Now let us say okay, I have connected to the DB4 database. Okay. Now let us say in this table I have so employee and his information. Okay. And now his name, his date of join, his salary, city, branch ID, and gender. And I have one more table called leave history table. Okay, means in which I am storing the leave information of employees. So what is the employee? When he taken a leave, up to which day he has taken a leave, and how many days he have taken it. Okay, so this leave information is present in a separate table. Okay, now if I want to in my output, if I want to show the okay, in my output, I want to show the employee information, okay, as well as I want to show his leave information also. I want to show the leave information. So then I have to join these two tables. Okay. So in my output, if I want to show the information of both employee, his name, his date of join, city, and his leave information, now you can see we are combining the two tables data by column wise. So these records, these columns, okay, this column information, the first four column information is coming from the first table, that is table EMP, okay, and his leave information is coming from the second table, that is from the leave history table. Okay. So in order to combine the two table data by column wise, then we have to go for joins. Okay. So that is the concept of joins. Okay, and we have multiple joins. Okay, like inner join, left outer, right outer, okay, full outer in the SQL side. Now let us see how we can apply these joins in the SSIS side. How we can apply left outer join, right outer join. So do you have the idea about joins, or do you want me to explain first on the SQL side, then go back to the SSIS side?
Can you please explain a little bit on SQL side?
Okay. So let us see that. So what is this inner join means? So it will fetch only the matching records present in both the tables. Matching record means that employee ID should present in both the tables. Okay. Now let us explain some example. Suppose let us say this is the table A, left table, and this is the one more table, table B. Okay. Now in this table I have the employee information of employee ID1, employee ID2, employee ID3, and employee ID4. Okay. And in the second table, okay, let me take one more ID. So in the second table, I have the information about employee 2, employee 3. Okay. And let us say one more employee 6 is there. Okay. Now, what is the inner join means? Inner join means if I do this inner join between these two tables, okay, it will show the common records present in both the tables. Okay, common records means so here also 2 is there, here also 2 is there, here also 3 is there, here also 3 is there. Okay, if I apply the join or inner join, both are same. Okay, if I apply the inner join between these two tables, it will result in common records present in both the tables. That is, it will show me the data of 2 and 3 only. Now let us see
Yeah.
that. Okay. Now let us see. So this table EMP has how many records? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And in the leave history, let me comment this. Let us see. Let us run both the tables at a time. Now you can see that. So the first table contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second table contains 1, 2, 5, and 6. So which are the common records present in both the tables? So here also employee 1 is there, 2 is there, 5 is there. Okay. 1, 2, 5 are common in both the tables. Okay. So if I use the inner join, if I use the inner join, okay. So you can see if I use the inner join between these two tables, okay, I have to join these two tables based upon the which mapping column. This employee ID column is present in both the tables. No? So I am taking that column as a mapping column or joining column. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can go and see it will show me only the 1 to 5 records in the output. You can see it is showing the IDs which are present in both the tables. Okay. So only 2 and 3 are coming in this. Similarly, we have one more join called left outer join. What this left outer join will show is, first of all, it will show the common records present in both the tables and as well as in the output. So let us say this is the output. Okay. If I do the left outer join, no, first of all, it will show the common records present in both the tables. The 2 and 3 will come in the output and as well as the remaining records present in the left side table. That is 1, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the result, I will get 2, 3. Along with that, I will get the 1, 4, 5 also. Okay. Apart from the, so it will show me the matching records and as well as the remaining records present in the left side table. So here you
Okay.
can go and see if I do the left outer join. So along with the common records that is 1 to 5, okay, you can see 3 and 4 also coming. And for
Yeah.
this 3 and 4, there is no matching record present in the right side table. So that's why null values are coming here.
Okay.
Okay, for this 3 and 4, there is no matching in the right side table. No? That's why null values. Okay. And we have one more join called right outer join. What that right outer join will do is, okay, so let us say this is the output. If I apply the right outer join, what it will do is, first of all, it will show the common records 2 and 3 and as well as the remaining records present in the B table, that is 6 also will come. Okay, this is the right outer join output. Okay, this is left join output, this is right outer join output. Now let me show you. So if I do the right outer join between those two tables, it will show me the common records, that is 1, 2, 5, and you can see we have the 6 record also is showing. Record 6 also is showing. Okay, for which there is no matching data present in the left side table.
Then why there is another
So this
column?
is one more null also is there in the right side table. No? So
Right side.
yeah, in the right side
Five.
table, if you see, okay, there is one more null record.
Okay.
So this also is coming. So apart from the matching records, apart from 1 to 5, the remaining records will come in the output.
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose if I do the full outer join means if we have one more join, that is full outer join. So if we do apply full outer join, okay, then we will get, first of all, we will get the matching records, that is 2 and 3 are matching. Apart from that, it will show the remaining records from the left side table, okay, and as well as remaining
So
records present in the right side table also. Okay, these two are matching. Okay, and apart from that, it will show the remaining records present in the left side table, that is 1, 4, 5, and as well as remaining records present in the right side table, that is 6 also will come.
okay.
So common records as well as remaining records from both the tables.
Hmm.
Okay, now you can see if I do the full outer join, okay, you can see it will show the 1 to 5, okay, which is having data for all the records. And for this 3 and 4 are extra records present in the left table, for which there is no matching entries in the right side, and 6 and null are from the right side table.
So we don't have any in the left table.
Means all the records from the left table, this is 3 and 4 is extra records present in the left table. No? And for this null, for these two records, there is no matching record present in the left side table.
Left side table.
So this is about joins in the SQL side. Okay. Now, if I want to apply the join in the SSIS side, we have the merge join transformation. Okay. Now let me apply the join here. Okay. Now let me take one or two sources. Let me show you some sample sources. So let me go for some bunch of source files from industry. So I have some employee ID, branch ID, salary, employee name and age. So let me go for and take two. So I have some EMP underscore text, and let me take some employee data. So here also I have 5 columns. Okay, employee, branch ID, salary, name and city. Now let me see the same number of columns is there. Now you can see we have employee, branch ID, salary, EMP name and age. Okay. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the first source, and in the second source I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1. Okay. Now let me remove this. I don't want, or let me rename it as 7. Okay. So in the first source I have 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and in the second source I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 and 7 is there. Okay. 5 is not there in the second source. Okay. So if you observe clearly, so in the first one I have the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there, and in the second one 1, 2, 3, 4 is common, but I have 6 and 7 extra. Okay. 5 is not there in this. Now let me
No.
take this as, hello, understood now? So just see the data now.
Yes, sir.
Now let me go and see. Now let me take two sources. So one of the source is Excel source and another source is flat file source. Okay. Now let me locate our sources. Let me create a connection to my source data. So click on new. So now you can see, let me browse. So in the desktop, in the merge join, I have an employee data. Let me take this. Click on OK. Now you can go and see columns. Now let me go for. So after creating a connection to the Excel file, so let me go to the sheet names. Okay, EMP details dollar. Let me select and preview the data. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Okay. Click on close. Now click on OK. Now my first source is ready. Now go for second source. Now let me create a new connection to locate my text file. Okay. Now let us say that merge join second source. So let me browse on this merge join. Let me take this text file. Okay. And do we have the column names in the first data row? Yes. And if you want to preview, now you can see. You can see 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 are common. 5 is coming as extra. Okay. Click on. Now my both the sources are ready. Okay. Now my both the sources are ready. Now I want to join these two sources by using the transformation merge join. Now here you can see it is
Yeah.
not a normal join, it is a merge join. Merge means so it will accept only the sorted data. Okay, it will accept only the sorted data. So then I have to sort it by using the sort transformation. Now let me sort it by employee. Okay, and here also let me sort it by employee. Here also let me sort it by employee. Okay. Now let us see before sorting. Now let us see the data type. So in order to do the union all, we require the data type matching. But in the case of join, at least the mapping column, that is, we are joining these two sources based upon the mapping column called employee ID. No? So at least the
Yeah.
employee ID data type should match. Okay, so we are joining these two tables. Okay, we are joining these two tables based upon the common column. No? So this
Yeah.
data type should match. At least that column data type should match. So let us see. Go to the metadata.
We
So
don't need
here
to
it
change
is
the other.
float DTR8, and in this text file let us see what is the data type. So here that is DTSTR, means data type mismatch is there. Okay. Now
Yeah.
let us see whether that will accept or not. Now you can see both inputs of transformation must contain at least one sorted column. Those columns must have the matching metadata. Okay. So at least the mapped columns should have the same data type VMPID. So here also it should be like a DTR8. Now in
Yeah.
order to change the data type inside the flat file source, I can go to the connection. My connection name is merge join to. I can go to the connection. So since it is a text file, so instead of using the data conversion, I can change it inside the text file. So EMPID, let me change this, at least this one to R8. So I have changed this one into DT R8. Okay, like that. Okay, now it has the metadata is changed. Okay, employee metadata is changed. Do you want to replace? Yes, I want to replace. Click on OK. Okay, now we can go and see this employee will also have the DTR8. Now let us go and check the data type. So this one is converted to DTR8. Okay. Now that merge join should not throw an error. Now you can see we are able to map the employee like this. So since we have selected it as a sorted column, so automatically the join was detected. Okay. Since we are using the same employee as we are sorting by this data, we are sorting the Excel data by the employee, and here also we are sorting the text file data for employee only. So that's why it has taken these two columns as a joining column. Okay, and it has detected the mapping column. Okay, now from the left side table, I want to take the employee, branch ID, and salary, and I don't want branch ID, his name and city. Okay. And from the right side table, I want to take the ID, branch ID, okay, and his age. Okay. Now let me select this one so that you can select in order. Okay. So I have selected from the left side table, I have selected the employee, branch ID, salary. And from the right side table, let me select the employee name and his age. Okay. And his city also from this table. Okay. Now from the left side table, I have selected 4 columns. Okay. And from the right side table, I have selected the 3 columns. Okay. Now here you can see this output area, this column is coming from the sort, that is this one. Okay, that is from the left side. Now let me to identify that, let me give the alias name as left table area. Okay, and this salary also coming from here left side table, and this sort one, that is this sort one, this is coming from the right side table. So to identify that, let me rename it as right table. Okay, and age is coming from this. Okay, and branch ID is coming from this. Okay, and if you don't want branch ID, you can remove that. Okay, unnecessary columns. Okay, now to identify that, now you can see so employee salary and city, employee salary and city from the left side table, empid salary and city. Okay, and this one from the right side table, I am taking the employee, his name and his age. Okay, now you can see what type of join we are applying, how we can select. So we have multiple joins, no? Inner join, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. So here you can see how to specify join is. So you can see we have one join type. There we have an option called inner join. Okay. So inner join means what it will show inner joins, the common records present in both the tables. Okay. So in this you can go and see the text file. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is common in both the data. So the text file also we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the Excel file also we have 1, 2, 3, which are common in both the sources. Okay. Now if I select the join type as inner join, okay, now I just want to view the data. I just want to view the join output, and I don't want to push the output into any destination. Okay, so let us say for testing purpose, I don't want to push the output into any one of the destination, and we already know how to push the destination. Okay, but here I just want to view the data. Okay, so what I will do is I will take one audit transformation as a dummy one. So here I'm doing nothing with the audit. I'm just passing the output, And before passing the output to audit, I just want to view the data by taking the help of data. So I'm just taking the audit as a dummy transformation. I'm not doing anything with that audit. Just for viewing the output of merge join, I have used the audit one. Okay. Now let us see, execute this and let us see how the output will come for the inner join. Now you can see it is giving us the left side employee ID, okay, and the right side employee ID, okay. And is it showing all the records? No, it is showing only the common records present in both the tables. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are from the left table, and from the right table I've taken 1, 2, 3. It will show 1, 2, 3. So which are common in both the tables? That is correct, right? Okay. This is the inner join output. Okay. Suppose if I want to apply the left outer join, I can go to the merge join and I can change this data type as left outer join. Okay, so what is the left outer join will do? It will show all the common records as well as extra records coming from the Excel source. Okay, so now you can see in the Excel source, apart from common records, what are the records we have? So 1, 2, 3, 4 are common. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 are common. So we should get 6 and 7 also in the output. Okay, so now let us go and see. So I have taken the left outer join here, and let me take. Now you can see, apart from the common records, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, apart from the common records, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, we are getting the extra record 6 and 7, for which there is no matching record present in the right side table. Okay. So apart from common records, we are getting the extra records, remaining records present in the left side table. Now I want to apply the right outer join. Now you can see, is there any right outer join is there here? We have inner join,
No.
left outer join, full outer join. So then how can I apply right outer join is, we can select the left outer join and we have an option called to swap the inputs. Swap the input means your right table will become the left side table. Okay. So if I do the swap inputs, my right table will become the left table, and which is equivalent to the right outer join. No?
Yeah.
So now let us see. I have swapped the inputs and applied the left outer join. Now you can see, apart from the common records 1, 2, 3, 4, we have an extra record 5 present in the left side table. Now you can see. So apart from the common records 1, 2, 3, 4, we are getting the, from the right table we are getting the extra record 5 also. So that is about right outer join. And if I want to apply full outer join, you can go and check full outer join, which will show us matching records, okay, from both the tables, and as well as remaining records from the left table and as well as remaining records from the right table. You can see remaining all the matching records from both the table, left table employee and right table employee. Okay, and remaining record from the right side table and as well as remaining record from the left side table.
So when you check the when you go to the full auto join, it automatically I mean you change the inputs for the right join, right? I mean,
Yes. So full loader means there won't be no need to swap. No, it will take matching records as well as all the records, remaining records of both the tables. No? So no need to
yeah,
swap once.
but usually we used to have a sort as a left table and this one a
Yes,
sort one
yes,
as a right table.
yes, yes.
But full auto
So
join
as per
how
your
it will.
requirement, you can match. So if you want, you left out a join, you can swap inputs.
Okay, so when we are doing full auto join or any other join, so then we have to
Yes.
swap it again.
Okay.
But anyway, the output will be same, right? So,
Yes, the output will be same. If you swap or don't swap, but full loader join, output will be same.
okay.
So that is about joins. Now here you can see I have not done anything inside the audit. I've just used it as a dummy transformation.
So, I mean, the the data will not go into the audit or
Even though it is not, it is going inside to the audit. Okay, we are not interested in the audit. Okay, we are just want to view the data coming out from the budget.
okay.
And what actually audit will do, we will have separate session on that. Okay? What is the usage of audit transformation? We will have separate session.
Yeah.
So that is about budget. Let me see another student joined on that. Now let me go for next one. So we have lookup. Before lookup, so we have covered merge join, multicast, sort and union all. Now let me go for OLDB command, and after there is a link between the OLDB command and the lookup. Okay. Now let me first cover the OLDB command, and after that, if we have time, we'll go for lookup transformation. Okay. So what is this OLDB command will do is, okay. Now let us say I want to load the data, okay, from Excel file, from a text file to the SQL table. Okay. And after loading the initial data, now there is some changes happened in the source data side. Now how I can apply those changes? Okay, how I can apply these changes in my SQL table also. Okay. Now let me show you some sample. Now let us see. I have some employee data. Now let me take some. Let me see. So I want to load some 7 records. Okay, I want to load this data into my SQL table. Okay. Now let us see how can I load that. So now I want to load this data. Now just give me a minute. I will have some water and come.
Yeah, yeah. No problem, sir.
So I want to load this Excel file data. Okay, I want to load this Excel text file data into my SQL table. Then how can I load is, so we already seen that by taking the help of, let us say, I will take one data flow task. Okay, now build of this OLTP command for the initial load. Okay, let me delete it. Now let us see. So if I want to load the text file data into the SQL table, I can take the plat file source, okay, and locate. Now let me say OLTP data, just given some name. Let me browse. Now go to the desktop under the major source files. I have some OLTP data text is there. Do we have the column names? Yes, I have the column names in the first row. And if you want to preview, you can see I was able to view the data, review the data. Okay. Now I want to load this data, okay, in my SQL table. In my SQL table, I want to load. Okay. Now you can see preview. So I was able to preview the data. Now let me see. This is the columns. Okay. Now where I want to load the data into SQL table. No? So let me take the SQL table. Okay. Now here let me go and see. So I want to load it into which database? Let me take the DBSI4. Okay. Now I want to load the data into the DBSI4 database with a new table name. Let us say table underscore OLTP. Okay. Let me give something. Okay. Click on OK. Now go to the mappings. Now map your input columns and the destination columns. That's it. Okay. So this is the initial load. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are loading the data from flat file to text to SQL table. Now we can go and see. So let me connect to the DBSI4. Let us see whether our table is created or not. Now you can see the 7 records are inserted into the table. Okay. Now, okay. After this, what happened is, hello.
In order to execute in SQL, you will be connecting to integration services or database.
Yes. So you can use both. If you are in your project, if you are using SSIS, or if you don't have SSIS project, you can take the help of SQL data, SQL server.
Okay, so in both of them you can execute it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let us see. Now this is where we are pushing the data into DBSI4 database table OLTP. Okay. I have pushed the initial load. Okay. Now
Yeah.
after some time, the customer has sent some modifications to the existing data. Now you can see. So after a few days, okay. So let us say some data is got modified. Now let us say employee D1 salary is raised from 20,000 to 30,000. And employee
Okay.
D6, okay, salary is raised from 0 to, let us say, something like 4,000. Okay. Now let us see employee D2, his name is, so not Kishore, he has, his name is updated to Kishore Kumar. Okay. And some of the other, let us say for employee D7, his date of join is changed from 2017 to 2018. Some modification. Okay. Now let us see employee D5. He got promoted from technical lead to manager. Okay. So some modifications happen to the data. So there are some modifications on the employee name. Kishore is changed from Kishore to Kishore Kumar, and date of join,
and date of
and on salary, and on designation. Okay, on these four columns, employee name, date of join, salary, and designation, there is some modifications happening to the existing data. Now,
okay.
how I apply these changes in the destination table, in the table underscore OLDB. I want to update the same changes in this table data also. No? How can I do
Yeah.
that? So in order to do that, we have the command called OLDB command. Now let me take and just give the name as initial load. Okay, after initial load, some modifications happened on the source data. Then how can I do that changes in the destination table is, now let me drag and drop one more data flow task. So where is your source data? It's present in the flat file source. Now let me get the new data. So now my data is present in the OLEDB data. Click on preview. So now you can see that is the data changed data is showing here. So it is not a change. I think we have not saved it. Let me save it. Okay. So let me save it and close it. Okay, I have saved. Now let me go and see. Let me take the OLEDB data and preview. Now you can see Kishore is changed from Kishore to Kishore Kumar. Here it is coming it as 2008, and 0 is converted to 4,000, and salary from 20,000 to 30,000, and some designation changes from team lead to manage, technical lead to manage. Okay, so you are seeing the changes now. Okay, now I want to apply these changes on the SQL destination table also. So how to do that is, now let me drag and drop the OLEDB command. Okay, let me drag and drop the OLEDB command and pass the input data to this. And here in the OLEDB command, okay, open that and create a connection to the, first of all, create a connection to the database, okay, in which the table is present. Okay, so the table is present in the DB Sai 4 now. So already
Yeah.
connection is existing. I am reusing it. Okay, I am reusing the connection. Now after selecting the connection manager, go to the component properties, and here let us select the SQL command. Now here we can see we have an option to write a SQL command. Let us go and click on this. And what I want to do, I want to update, no? I want to update the table data, no? Okay, in order to modify the data, which command we can use? We can use the update command, no?
Update command.
Okay, so then now go to the update, to go and write the update command. Okay, update.
Yeah. Update.
So which table data you want to update? You want to update this table data, no? So write update table underscore OLEDB. What I have to update? I have to update the set. So which column data is changed? The source. Which column data is changed? We know that. So the employee name column data is changed. Okay. So let us go and write set EMP name, okay, is equal to question mark, okay, comma, and after that which other columns are changed? I know that data of join also is changed. Okay. So let me go and write data of join, okay, is equal to question mark, okay,
Why you
and
are
now,
specifying the question?
so why I am specifying question mark is I don't know which records got updated, no, which employee data got updated, no. I don't know whether the employee one data updated or employee two data updated or which column data I don't know.
Okay, okay.
So I have to write a generalized statement. I have to loop it. I have to loop that update command for each and every record. No?
Okay, sir.
So that's why I'm putting it as question mark. Okay. And you will come to know why I'm putting question mark. Okay, employee name equal to question mark, date of join equal to question mark, and there is some change happened in the salary also. Let me go and put comma salary equal to question mark. Okay, comma. One more thing is designation. So designation equal to question mark.
Sir, as we change, whatever the columns we change it, right? The column names. I mean,
Yes. Yeah.
whatever.
So if you don't know which column data got updated, no, you can write all the columns.
Okay.
Better to write all the columns. Okay. If you don't know which column data is updated, and
Okay.
after that, for which employee the data got updated, where empid equal to question. Okay. So I have written a generalized statement called update table name
Yeah.
set. I don't know which column data. You can write all the columns like this, and after that, I don't know with which values I have to update. That's why I have put question. Okay.
Okay.
Now click on OK. And after that, after writing the query in the component properties, second tab, go to the column mappings. And here you can see that I have written 5 question mark, no? So that's why five params are coming here. If I go and see, so how many question marks I have used? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And now the first question mark, okay, is pointed to which column?
Employee name.
Employee name, no? So here we have to specify that. Okay. So this question mark value is coming from the source. Okay. So in the param 0, I'm getting from this, I'm getting this value. Okay,
Yeah.
source data. So with which column I have to update? I have to update this is my destination columns. Okay. And I have to update the destination column employee name. Okay. Param 0, it needs to refer the employee name column in the destination.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here you can see in the query, what is the second question mark is updating? Second question mark is updating which column? Date of join, no? So here the second question mark. Okay. So in this param 1, I'm getting the date of join value. So which column data I have to update? The date of join
Okay.
value in the destination. Similarly, the third question mark here, salary, fourth is designation.
As in-
Okay. So go and map the third question mark as need to update the salary column. Fourth question mark as designation. And the last one is employee ID, where for which employee equal to question mark. No? The last one should map it to the employee. Okay, that's it. Okay, now click on OK. That's it. So we have to write in the OLD command. First of all, we have to select your table destination table is present in which database. We have to create a connection, and after that, we have to raise a generalized update statement. So update table, which table I want to update, okay, and set which column, whichever columns got changed, no? Or if you don't know which columns got changed, we can write all the column names and with question
Mm.
marks. And lastly, where command. So where employed equal to question. And
Yeah.
after that, go and map your parameter question mark under the respective destination columns.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Okay. Now we can go and see. So before execution, let me see. So you can see this is the data present in the SQL table. So employee ID2, still the name is Kishore. And here
Yeah.
2017 only, here 0 is there. And here technical lead is there. Now let us go and do execute this one. So it will get the latest data. Okay. And it will once it gets the latest data, it is writing the update command on the destination table. So now you can see by using the OLDB command, I have updated the destination table, and now you can go and see this, execute this one more time. Now you can see the data part executed.
Yeah.
Okay, 2018 salary and tech lead is updated to which the employee one salary is updated to 30,000. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir. So in order to update the table, we will be using this OLEDB
Yes.
command.
Yes. Not only to update, we can use it for delete command and insert command also.
Okay.
All the DML statements. Okay, data
Yes, sir.
manipulation language statements is there, no? Insert, delete, and update. Okay, we can use those statements inside the OLEDB command.
Same, we have to write the commands
Yes.
in the place where we updated, right, sir?
Yes, where we have written the update command, there you have to write the delete command or insert command.
Okay.
So in tomorrow class, we will see the lookup.
Yeah.
Okay, can we start now?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.